Hey everyone, welcome back to a great episode of This Week at Tate Yoko. My name is Garrett. We're going to get straight into it. We got a quick, fun little episode for you. But before we start, don't forget, hit that like button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. So as usual, we'll start with the outfits. From the top, I have my Challenger ammunition dad hat. I have on my MIJ-12 heritage jacket. I have on this tank top, which we'll talk a little about more later. My black thick belt, of course, my Strong Guy left hand twills, which are, I'd say, nicely faded now. In the back pocket, we have, of course, the black shell cordovan. Here, you can zoom that in, boom, like that. Black shell cordovan card case. We got Chris behind the camera today. He's filling in for Vinny, who's out of town. So,
a rookie,
Chris. And then, of course, to finish it off, I have my John Lofgren engineer boots, and inside those boots, I have, of course, my Dure wool socks, which I wear every single day. Oh, and last but not least, of course, the Casio DW5000R, which we're going to be getting more of. They're on the way. All right, Justin, what are you wearing today?
Let's see. Hello, everybody. Buongiorno. Big round of applause for Chris helping us out. Without Chris, we'd have no lovely This Week at Tate Yoko episode. All right, let's get into it. Let's do accessories first. Let's change it up. I have my little jade bracelet here. I have my little ring that I always wear, my F91W, Casio, shout out. I have my old Chuck Taylor shirt. I've had it for a little while now. It's pretty funky. It's got like Chuck and like the Taylor goes around the armpit. It's single stitch for all you nerds out there. I have my Fox Fiber Strong Guys. I've had these for, I honestly don't know how long. I've really lost track. I don't remember when I got them. I just wear them when I want to wear them and wash them when I want to wash them. My Clement Dormans P1 derbies, they're great. I love them. I wear these as often as I can when it's not raining here, because it's been raining a lot. And that is all for me. Thank you, my good friend Terry.
Thank you very much, Garrett and Justin. My name is Terry here. You know me, you've seen me before. I will do my little fit check here while we're having a little This Week at Tate Yoko episode. So as always, I like to start from the bottom. I go shoe first. These are my tired and trusty Thursday sneakers here in extra wide. I like them because they come in extra wide. That's why I wear them. Haven't seen these guys in a couple of days. These are my Elephant 11S and True Guys here. The very first True Guy fabric we ever released. That's a little bit of trivia. And I've had them from the beginning, so they're doing pretty well. The MIJs that I normally wear, they're in the wash because I mowed the lawn with them, and I was using also another tool, the weed whacker, the whippersnipper, the edge trimmer. What do you call it?
What do you call it?
The rotary string, like vegetation remover. Everyone has. We used to always call it the whippersnipper in my family.
What do they call it on like Steele's website or Husqvarna's website? What's the official?
I'm not too sure. I was using a Makita model, but it's not the one I grew up with. But hey, what do you call those things? Anyway, the jeans protected me. They got covered in grass, so they're in the wash. I wear the Elephants. I love them so much. One of my favorite fabrics we've ever made. The Grand Drill is A-OK with me. Old, I think Tannery Soft t-shirt, old friend of the company over here. A little donut house for my fellow YouTube presenters. And the old G-Shock over here, the GWM 5600 there, showing an hour. Not the time, but just a stopwatch there. Very similar to the one that Garrett's wearing. Not quite as nice, not quite as made in Japan. But not quite.
Slightly less made.
Yeah, slightly less made in Japan there. It's still pretty cool, and yeah, if you like it, they look very, very similar. So the look is the same. If you really want to get that style, that aesthetic, and it's very much a stylish watch. I think it's fantastic.
All right.
Yeah.
What do we have in the warehouse this week?
So coming here, warehouse updates. What's been going on? I tell you what has been going on. The relentless releases. We are like the 1 foot forward in this like non-stop cycle of releases. We barely got all the MIJ 15s out the door. And they're all gone, by the way. So thank you very much, everybody who jumped on those. Fantastic launch.
Well, there may
really
be a
cool
couple left.
We have a couple, maybe
from canceled orders.
Yeah, from canceled orders, basically. That's it, and they'll go up on the website soon. So, of course, if you want them, please put your email in the notification box. You will get a message, and you can be first in line to try and grab whatever random size was canceled by somebody. So that could happen. It could be the second chance. This week, however, Iceberg. Same time, same place, 11 a.m. This is an extremely white pair of jeans over here, so be careful. If you really, really want to keep these clean, good luck. I don't think that's possible. They're kind of like dirt magnets. So enjoy them. I think it's been a while since we've done like basically like a pure, like kind of like a bleached white jean as opposed to like an ecru or a natural one there. So it really is very white.
50
and
pounds.
also kind of heavy.
So your underwear won't show through.
Yeah, your underwear won't sure. Yeah, that's right.
Really good weight though. I tried them on a little while ago. They're just like a really nice weight.
Yeah, in terms of like the stiffness here, these are pretty soft. So it's more like the blanket heavy, like the blanket medium weight versus like a crispy medium weight there. So it's soft, it's comfortable, it's white. You can do the whole reverse thing, get them like super filthy and nasty, or I think you should like keep them crispy and go to the horse races and have mint juleps. That'd be pretty cool.
I do say.
Yeah, I do say. Yeah.
Well, I do declare that we're also, well, this is actually something that's not going to be on tatenyoko.com, but it will be on the Beaumarchais website. So if you don't know, we're kind of a family business here, and Naked Famous Denim is not the first business.
No.
So we have some heritage businesses, some legacy companies, I will say. Beaumarchais is one of them. We're actually upstairs from the Beaumarchais, is right beneath our feet right now. And in the Beaumarchais, they have a treasure trove of vintage dead stock, and I mean actual dead stock.
Actual vintage.
Actual vintage, actual dead stock, but completely unworn, made in countries that don't exist anymore. But I want to show off this. This is one of my favorite personal pieces, the Mr. Brief tank top. I'm wearing it right now. I wear these often if I'm, going climbing or riding my bike, or just want to have a little tank top. So I found these one day in the warehouse over there. Made in Canada, so quality made. They are tubular knit, so if you like that tubular old school look, we have the Mr. Briefs. They're going to be on the website of the Beaumarchais.com. I'll put a link down below. I don't know how much they're going to cost because that's not my department, but they probably won't be very expensive. These are very affordable, of course, made in Canada, and I have a lot of them and I wear them around.
These ones really put the underwear in undershirt.
Plus, it's Mr. Brief. It's like, it's just so cool.
It's called Mr.
Yeah,
Mr.
Made
Brief
in Canada.
Made in Canada there. Yeah, this is.
And I wear an extra large, so I'd say they fit a little bit small. So
you wear an extra large?
yeah, I'm wearing an extra large right now.
Okay, size up.
So size up. They are not boys' size. It specifically says men's, not boys. But yeah, don't worry too much about the size. Just get a big size.
Well, right after war, there's like a lot of malnutrition going around, so people are smaller. So maybe that's.
People
Is that a fact?
It says here. Here's the size chart. I'll show you the size chart on the back. It won't focus that close.
Oh, yeah.
Here, set it to 50 millimeters. That's the best way. You got that?
Yeah.
Yep. All right, there's a size chart. Now you know.
Yeah, you don't want people muffin topping in their Mr. Briefs.
Yes. Okay, so next we have a special segment. It reminds me of the good old days. It was Garrett in Hong Kong, 2014, summertime. No air conditioning. And at the time, I packed very light for my trip. I didn't have any shorts, just a pair of jeans. And so one day I thought, man, it's way too hot to wear my jeans. I need some shorts. And so I took my straight razor and I sawed off my pants, my jeans into cutoffs right then and there, and I wore them. I still have them to this day. I wear them around at home. But I wanted to show you guys how you can do the same thing, but better. So we're gonna head over to the factory and we'll take a look. All right, so we're here in the factory. We got our victim pair here that we're gonna demo you on how to turn your shorts into jorts, the hardcore way, cut-off style. So when I did it, I just kind of eyeballed it, but I would recommend you not do that. So first what you need to do is take your jeans, you want to put them on, okay? So we're just gonna pretend that I have them on, and then look in the mirror or get someone to help you, and you're gonna kind of choose where you want it. So I'm gonna say, for me, I'd probably go like right here.
About
Yeah. So you just make a little line with the chalk.
all the way across?
Wherever, just a little line is fine. Yeah, that's about good. Okay, so then you look in the mirror. This is like a sewing chalk, but you could just use regular chalk if you want. You just need to mark it. You could put a pin or, whatever, safety pin, just like that. So now that I'm happy, okay, yeah, this is gonna be the right amount. Then we're gonna come over to the table, just like that. And you know what? We're gonna use the ruler and the sewing chalk. Try and make sure that's all the way across. And then put the ruler, make sure it's perpendicular to the outseam. So you wanna have a right angle right here. And then you're just gonna go like that, all the way across. And then you're gonna do the same thing on the other side. If you want, you can measure the inseam and do it that way, but I'm just gonna do it with my eyes. Just like that. That looks about exactly the same there. Just like that. Okay, so now, again, put them back on, try them on in the mirror, just look, make sure that that's what you're gonna be happy with. If you wanna cuff them, then you might wanna add a little bit of extra material on. But I just like to have mine with the raw edge, no cuffing or anything like that. Okay, so we're gonna come back here and get a nice pair of sharp scissors. The bigger the better. Yeah? And then you're just gonna come across here and cut across the line. You don't have to worry too much about having good cut because they're gonna fray anyways. But you wanna get as close as you can. And then cut the other one. Just like that. So now most people would say, okay, I'm done. But you'd be wrong. Because what's gonna happen now is if you just wear them like this, eventually the outseam here where the selvage is gonna start to fray. So we're gonna do one more step. I'm gonna turn them inside out. And then we're just gonna sew basically like a little kind of bar tack here to prevent this from unraveling. You see here, if I pull on this, it's gonna start to unravel. So what you're gonna need is a needle and thread, like that. I'm not gonna show you how to thread a needle. I'm sure you can figure it out, or you're taught in your home ec class where you just put the thread through the needle and then tie a knot at the end, just like that. And then you can just hold your selvage and see where that stitching is. You're just gonna do a few passes back and forth right there. So we're gonna go through right here, just like that. And see, that knot is preventing it from going back, and then we're just gonna go back again. Just like that. Back across. And you can kind of do this as much as you want, but I'd say like 5 to 10 passes is going to be good enough. And that's just going to prevent this from coming undone. And then when you want to finish, you can kind of do a knot, or what I like to do is go like that, keep a little loop, pass through on the other side again, and just make sure that you go through that loop, so as it pulls, it's gonna kind of tighten on itself, just like that. And then if you want, you can do it one more time. Go through, leave a loop, go back again, and just make sure you pass through that loop again, and it will tighten down on itself, just like that. It's not going anywhere. Okay, oh yeah, so you can use your fancy little snippers if you want. Come here, trim away the loose thread, go like that. And then you're gonna want to do that on both sides, of course. Turn them inside out. Now you got yourself a brand new pair of jorts to wear in the summertime. Back to you, Terry.
And we're back, so we hope you enjoyed that enlightening, or should I say, and shortening experience up there at the factory. Now you guys have everything you need to know to really make yourself more comfortable in the summer or any estival season. Speaking of estival season, this is the time of the show where we talk about the word of the week. That is the word that you put in the comment section of your order, and you have a chance to win a little prize from us. And if you don't win the little prize, no worries. We always have a couple of cute little knickknacks, extra stickers, and some words of love from somebody here at our team. So last week the word was estival. Estival is kind of like a adjective describing summery things. So it's like the estival season. So it's kind of like the estival season, which is also the festival season in this part of the world. So I thought it was a fun word. I thought it was a cute word. I never heard it before, and neither did a lot of you guys. So I love seeing how you're talking in the comments about how like, oh, this I made you look. So that makes me happy. Great. So I'll talk about this word brought to, actually no, before I get the next word.
Order.
We have the prize over here. Who won the prize? Well, we have all the way from South Africa. We have Marcel. Marcel picked up one of the fantastic new MIJ 15. So Marcel, we have these cool, beautiful, they're all gone, well, they're almost all gone now.
Close up.
Absolute work of art. Maybe one of the best jeans we've ever made. Definitely in contention of one of the fanciest jeans we've ever made. Right up there.
It's got every box is ticked.
Yeah, literally every box ticks, and it's a lot more wearable than the 40 ounce. I can tell you that right now. Yeah. So maybe like the fanciest. Yeah, I'm gonna say right now, this is the fanciest jean we've ever made. So this is beautiful. I'll treat it with love as it goes inside this fancy bag over here, which is specific just to these jeans here. It does say the Tokushima hand-dyed natural indigo warp by Kakashiko weft, intangible cultural treasure salvage denim. Fancy. So enjoy your cool bag. So you got one bag here. We're gonna double down the bags over here, just in case you don't want to get that one dirty. Marcel, we're gonna send this cool denim tote there, so you can enjoy your cool MIJ 15s all the way down in the southern hemisphere. Whoop. So for this week, the word that we have is from Garrett himself. He had a great word. I think it's pretty cool. He got onto a little bit of a nautical theme, and that's the hint. And the word is davit. Davit's a cool word. So don't get run around there. Maybe someone there worked in the merchant marine. They know what a davit is already.
Hopefully
Maybe
you got the right type of davit.
Yeah. I'm looking for all the seamen out there, the sea ladies, the sea people. Let me know all about davits in the comments. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks everybody for being a part of this community. Be kind and look after each other. Bye-bye.